Is winning everything? What if no one will play? That is the question for number 64 here on the list of the 144 fractal faculties of the Tree of Life. If you'd like to kind of get a quick briefer on the Tree of Life, just watch my video, Tree of Life, a short introduction, or Tree of Life, an introduction. And that should get you up to speed to be able to watch all 144 of these videos. If you'd like to get an annotated list of all of the 144, just kind of an abstract of each one, just click the link in the description. I'll send that out to you for free. Okay, now today, as I said, we're looking at number 64. And if we take a look at the tree, we can see number 64 is located in the 5th sphere. Okay, now just recall, the Tree of Life is basically a map of our consciousness. And each one of these circles or spheres, along with the abyss right here and the 0 above the tree, so there's 12 in total. Each one represents an aspect of our consciousness, or an ability of our consciousness, a capability of our consciousness. And the 5th sphere corresponds to our sense of justice. This is our sense of fairness, sense of right and wrong. And this is also known as karma. You can imagine that there's kind of like a mirror here, and our actions are mirrored by karma. So we act, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. And as you sow, so shall you reap. What comes around goes around. So karma is here, and karma is grading us. The criteria that karma is using is violence, waste, and violation. So if we are violent, we get violence in return. If we're wasteful, we get wastefulness in return. And that's kind of how it goes. We can learn to, use this feedback loop in order to educate ourselves into what we should and should not be doing. But that kind of comes later. At first, it appears as if karma is really our enemy. And a lot of times we claim victimhood, like, oh, I have the worst luck. Oh, these things are happening to me for no reason. But it's actually we're putting it in, and then we're getting it back. Okay, now when we're looking at number 64, okay, what we're doing with the 144 is we're taking these 12 different faculties of consciousness and really multiplying. We're squaring it. We're taking it to the 2nd power. So what we're doing here is we're taking the whole tree and we're shrinking it down to the size of just one sphere. And so basically, in this case, we're taking the 5th sphere and we're dividing it into its 12 parts. So within the 5th sphere, there's a mini 10th sphere, and a mini 9th sphere, and a mini 8th sphere, and a mini 7th sphere, and so on. All 12. And so when we do that with each one of the spheres, we end up with 144 fractal faculties, or mini faculties, or minor aspects of the tree. And for number 64, what we're dealing with is we're dealing with the 7th fractal of the 5th sphere. So if you recall, the 7th sphere has to do with our imagination, has to do with our intuition, our inspiration, our creativity, the creative spark, the spark of creativity, which is like the inspiration. Genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. So this is the 1% of the inspiration for the creative spark. Also, it has to do with our higher calling in life. you know, where the A sphere wants us to be like, are you going to be a doctor? Are you going to be a lawyer? Are you going to be a cop? Here, we're trying to be the best version of ourselves as an individual. So that's another aspect of the seventh sphere. So this all kind of fits in here at the fifth sphere. So the combination of those two different qualities are what makes up number 64. And so number 64 is called Thrill of the Chase. Stage number 64 is about purification by operating according to principle, not expedience. Thrilled by the drill, thrilled by the steep uphill, thrilled even by the run-of-the-mill, but not the kill. Purification is the principle. Practice to make perfect. Practice to purify. On the creative experimental path, for principle, for posterity. The mere pursuit is the passion. No need to compare ourselves with other people. Every measure, every metric is just a continuum that we're right in the middle of. There are always peeps both ahead and behind us. We're only competing against ourselves, former versions of ourselves. So endure the long uphill climbs, the long uphill runs, and the long uphill grinds. Experience the runner's high. We see our own growth, but nobody else does. Press on, continue on, even without external results, approval, or reward. Like a scavenger, explore the margins for clues. Take the creative experimental path by necessity, as all other paths are dead ends. In a path of individuation, there is no one else to follow. We are all here to break new ground. Take the creative experimental path. Try it out on ourselves, like guinea pig B. I'm guinea pig T. We reside in uncharted territory permanently. Okay, so that is number 7, the 7th fractal of the 5th sphere, number 64, Thrill of the Chase. And just to add a little bit to that, you know, here we have, you know, this pyramid here, which is really an octahedron. An octahedron is a double pyramid. This is the base, and this is the apex of the pyramid. But it also, so, you know, we have a pyramid like this, but there's also a pyramid going the other way, down. So this is also the valley or the nadir of the pyramid going down. So it's both. So basically, this is our spiritual path, and you know, we have our inspiration here, but we've got to put in the perspiration to climb this hill to get all the way up to 6. But then when we get to 6, we get the shaft, you know, and so we fall through the shaft all the way from the top of the pyramid all the way to the bottom of the down-facing pyramid. And so again, going from 6 to 5, we have to climb again. So the creative experimental path, the whole path is no joke. You know, we have to climb the whole way. And you know, so we have to endure the long uphill climbs and the long uphill grinds. Okay, so thanks for tuning in. Again, if you'd like to get a free copy of the 144 Fractal Faculties, just click the link in the description and I'll send it out to you for free. Stay tuned. I will be rolling out number 65 on this list coming up very soon. And hopefully also some more content in maybe slightly different subjects or completely different subjects having to do with educational matters. And otherwise, have a great day, and we will see you very soon. Okay, bye.